Hello my beauties, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video and my first soap making video. This is my 2-in-1 exfoliating soap bar and I hope you guys enjoy.
Beauty Space.
So the first thing when making soap, you have to make sure that you are properly geared up. Your safety goggles, your mask, your gloves. You also need to have long sleeve shirt, long pants, and closed-toed shoes. I wanted my coffee to be scented, but also be natural. So what I did is I brewed my coffee with distilled water, and that will be the liquid phase of my soap. Here I'm slowly adding in my lye into my water solution, and that is what we're going to call the lye water solution. Simple as that. And I'm doing this very slowly and gently and stirring while I'm doing that. So I'm going to set my lye water solution aside because it's super hot, and I'm going to deal with my oils. So before I started my soap making process today, I already weighed out my oils and I put them in a container so that I can move faster and be prepared basically. However, my lye water is still a little too hot, so what I did is set it in ice bath water so that it could cool down a little more. I needed about like 50 degrees Celsius. I think the most boring part of soap making is finally over. That is mixing your lye water solution and your oils together. That part is over, and now we are getting to my favorite part, which is like so much closer to just making soap. So here we're going to incorporate the lye water solution to the oils, and it is going to be great. Here we are trying to reach emulsion. Emulsion is the point right before trace. That is when your oils and your lye water is completely mixed together. There is no separation. All right. You'll know that you reach emulsion when your oils and your water are no longer separated, and it's oftentimes you'll see like a color change. And it starts to thicken up just a little. This is when we've reached trace, and right now we are finally at trace, and a very light trace at that, because I still have a lot to do with my soap. So now that we've reached a light trace, like I said, we are going to separate the batches into two. In the first batch, I am going to put some coconut milk. Coconut milk, first of all, for its benefits, its properties on the skin, but also to lighten this batch so that we can get the cream or milk part of our coffee. It just adds to the story. In our second batch, we are putting in a generous amount of coffee grounds. And the reason I'm putting a lot, because it's an exfoliating soap. I don't want a light exfoliating soap. I want a strong exfoliating soap. So I did not go easy on the soap, as you guys can see. The soap is pretty high in coconut oils. And the reason I did that, because I want a good cleanse. And then I also want a good exfoliation. That's why I went so hard on the coffee grounds. So you guys are going to get your 2-in-1 bar, especially for those that just don't have the time to shower, wash the body, do the exfoliation. There you have your 2-in-1 bar, and you're going to get everything done in one shot. So just giving it one last blend to make sure that the coconut milk powder and the coffee grounds are fully incorporated into my soap. And then we're going to pour. So I did a small batch because this was my first time doing the soap and I wasn't sure of myself. But it came out so good. The scent is so strong. The lather is so great. The way it feels, the way it exfoliates is amazing. You guys wouldn't believe. So now I am pouring. I am constantly switching between batches, and I'm trying to work as fast as possible because this actually set up pretty quickly. It set up quicker than I thought. I was surprised, but it didn't bother me that much. I just didn't have time to think on a swirl. So I just went ahead and did like layers, and it swirled itself, and it came out pretty good. So I'm not even gonna complain. I did make a little too much, and for whatever reason, I could not find my cavity molds. Like, I have these small cavity molds to put extra soap, and I could not find it for anything in this world. So I just tried my best to use all the soap, take my time, and layered it up. All I did was set my soap aside, clean my counter, and the soap had already thickened up and set. I was so upset that I could not do the design that I wanted, and I'm just here trying to figure out what to do, what can look good. So I went with something pretty simple and added some coffee grounds on it and called it George. Within 4 hours time, I was able to cut my soap. It set up so quickly, and I know it's because the amount of coconut oil that I used in the soap, because coconut oil is a hard oil, of course. So now it's time to cut the soap so that it can set him up and let him cure. I am using my cutter set that I got off of Amazon. I'm going to link the description down below. So you guys can see more or less how it came out. It is beautiful. Like, I was so proud of this soap. You guys would not believe. I'm using my wavy cutter for this one. It also came with the set. There is a straight cutter, but for whatever reason, it is so bent out of shape and it doesn't give me a good cut. So I am using the wavy one until I decide to buy a new one. So now we're testing the soap. It is amazing. The cleanse is there. The exfoliation is there. As all the coffee grounds are doing so good on your skin. It won't, like, I don't even know how to explain this, but you guys just stay tuned. It's going to be up on the website soon. And if you like this video, please just click a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, maybe even drop a comment for me. Let me know how you like it, and see you next time.